Agnes Kalibata is president of the Alliance for Green Revolution in Africa. She joins us live from Washington, D.C. Thank you very much for taking the time out to talk to us, Agnes Kalibata. It's a dire situation, isn't it? I mean, what do you think are the major factors behind this ongoing situation?
Well, currently we are having a major drought in Eastern and Southern Africa, and the drought, which is definitely related to several years of no rain, as you can imagine, and climate change, as has been said before, is happening. And my biggest problem is that we are all responding a little bit too late. We are responding because we are seeing people dying on TV, but we have systems. We have early warning systems. We have models that tell us that this would happen 4 to 6 months in advance. We have insurance systems that countries can take out. So there's a lot of preparedness that can happen through building resilience through agriculture that we are not taking advantage of. In a nutshell, agriculture is actually an opportunity that we should be investing in, not just to provide food security, but also to improve our economies, and that's not happening enough.
Yes, I mean, you raised an important point there that the warning systems are in place, and yet we're seeing this happen time and time again and more frequently. Do you think there's a lack of political will? Is it because not enough money is getting there, or corruption, or a factor of all of that?
It's a combination of all those things. It's a combination of paying the right level of attention and really getting the right level of attention to these people when we need to. It's a combination of lack of resources, and it's a combination of mobilizing resources a little bit too late. So a lot of money has just been mobilized. The question is, when will it get down to these people who need it? So we need to put institutions and mechanisms in place that will allow response to get to people when needed. But more importantly, we need to build resilience, to invest in agriculture, to build resilience of communities. We know that on the edge of vulnerability, because this is not the first time it's happening.
And if you invest in agriculture, obviously you make people more accountable and their work more sustainable.
Yeah, that is true. Agriculture provides an opportunity to create jobs, provides an opportunity to build economies. We are seeing that countries that are doing this, whether it is in Ethiopia, whether it is in Rwanda, we are seeing these economies grow because they're investing in agriculture. We've also known from our history that most economies in most of these developed countries actually did invest in agriculture because it provides an opportunity to invest in the majority of the people. It's inclusive. So again, the institution I work for, AGRA, works to help ensure that farmers have access to seeds, to fertilizers, and things like that, so that they can be able to build their own lives. So we really need to think through the kind of investments we need to be making to ensure that this kind of thing stops happening over and over again. But now we are also dealing with climate change, so that's an issue that countries have to face.
Agnes Kalibata, thanks for sharing your experience as an agricultural minister and working for the Alliance for a Green Revolution. Thanks.